So when you meet somebody for the first time, you might ask them, "Where are you from?" Some people have a hard time answering that question. They may say, "I'm from all over the place." So these days, to avoid awkwardness, you might now ask, "Where are you based?" Issues have a similar awkwardness. The exhibition is about the places of issues. Where are the issues based, and where are the issues happening? But to us, the larger question is actually, does the base recognize where the issue is happening? This movie shows how we locate where an issue is based and where the issue is happening, and gradually go about answering the question of whether the base recognizes where the issue is happening. We use the issue crawler, the network location software, to locate what we call an issue network on the web. The issue network, arguably, gives us an indication of where the issue is based. The case study under question is the Narmada Dams controversy in India. So we're going to use the issue crawler now to locate where the Narmada Dams controversy is based according to the web. Norcha Mares did some research into the major players involved in the Narmada Dams controversy. She read a few pieces, one of which was by Shalini Randaria. Another one was a piece by C. Pallett in the New Left Review. And finally, the third one was an MIT book entitled The Struggle for Accountability. In all of these pieces, it turned out that the two main protagonists in the controversy are the International Rivers Network and the Friends of the River Narmada. Now I'm going to capture the URL of the International Rivers Network. I'll log into the issue crawler. I'll paste the URL that we just captured into the crawler. Now I'm also going to go and capture the links page, which shows a series of other groups that the International Rivers Network has linked to and involved in this particular issue area. And I'll paste it into the issue crawler. And there is one other group that Norcha found involved in the controversy. It's a group by the name of the Friends of River Narmada. I'll go to their site, narmada.org, found the link page, which I'll copy and paste into the harvester, like that. Now, I use those three URLs as my starting points to launch a crawl, and these URLs should enable me to locate the issue network around the controversy. I'll just set the iterations of method now, and we have set the iterations at 1 because we trust the starting points as they've been provided to us by an expert. And now we will launch the crawl. So this is the live crawl view. This shows the crawler working. We're watching the crawler in action. You see here the crawler is getting a page of the Friends of the River Narmada. And what the crawler does is performs colink analysis. It fetches the pages of the starting points. It looks for the outlinks from the starting points, and it finds out which outlinks the starting points have in common. The outlinks that the starting points have in common, these are called the colinks. The issue crawler performs colink analysis. Ultimately, you get a set of actors which comprise the issue network, and you also can see the interlinking between them. You see this, for example, in the actor list matrix of the Narmada Dams issue network. Now I'm going to the archive now, and as you can see that there are some other crawls that have completed in there in the meantime, like the anti-war issue network, and I'm going to now get our Narmada Dams crawl results. So you see, we have been scheduling this previously. We've been looking for every month now. So I selected the circle map, and I'm now waiting for the map to be rendered. Okay, so this is the base of the issue. These are the organizations in the issue network as depicted by the circle map of the issue crawler. What we're going to look for now is the way this particular issue network and the organizations based in it, where they are geographically. So we're going to now go to the beta version of our geo-mapping software, and we are going to load the Narmada map. This is the back end that shows the various organizations and the places where they are based. We get this information from whois.net, the whois information, so where the organizations are registered. Okay, so this is the geographical depiction. It shows a distributed geography of where the issue is based. You see the largest nodes in New York City and Berkeley, and some smaller ones too. So what we're going to do next is not any longer look where the issue is based, but rather now we're going to look for where the issue is happening. For that, we're going to use a news source. We're going to go to the BBC and search BBC News for Narmada. Now we see in the search results that there are a few stories about Narmada. These are stories where the issue is happening. You see here that it's happening in the town of Harsut, which is a little way away from Bhopal, where monsoons are expected to raise the water level, and where a majority of the residents are refusing to leave their homes by a particular deadline that's being set by the government. And they're not happy at all with being moved or displaced to another area. There is another article where people are demanding compensation for being moved and for their land being taken from them. Their land is about to be submerged by the construction of a dam. And now I'm looking for the place. Here it is. This time it is in the city of Bhopal, instead in the last article outside of the city in Harsut. Okay, now we're going to depict geographically where the issue is happening. And these are the places where the issue is happening. Now, we're going to now ask the question, the important question, the ultimate question of whether the base recognizes where the issue is happening. In order to do this, we pull up another piece of software. It's a tool at tools.issuecrawler.net, and we paste all of the issue network actors into the top box. So that's the base of the issue. And in the bottom box, we paste an issue according to the news, that is where the issue is happening, and that is Narmada and displaced people. We query now the issue network on the web to see whether or not they're doing the issue where it is happening. That is, whether or not they're doing the issue of displaced people. Here are the results of a query of each of the sites in the issue network for displaced people. And you will notice now when we render the results in the form of a spreadsheet that dams.org, for example, is very much doing displaced people quite frequently. Environmental defense, only one result. International Rivers Network, quite a bit. Namada, Friends of the Namada, a lot, as you can see. UNDP just once, and the UN Environmental Program only twice. So now, ultimately, we show the issue network, our original picture, and now some nodes are missing. Now, this issue network depiction shows which organizations in the issue network are actually doing the issue on the ground, doing the issue where the issue is happening.